Okay, let us try to understand this. This is a puzzle where it takes a bit of time to understand and analyze the question, but we'll try to make our job easy. Whenever you are solving this kind of puzzle, whenever a huge information is given, what is your first thing is? Your first thing is to read the question. What is he asking? You might be given with 10 to 15 lines. In some cases, you'll get the answer at the third line itself, if you know the question, right? That's why the very first thing that we need to do here is to read the question. What is he asking? How many boxes are now? The question starts from here. How many boxes are kept in between box A and E? In between A and E, how many boxes are there? Now we'll start reading the information. There are 9 boxes. Okay, we'll take the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes are there, everybody. They are named with A, B, C, D, E vertically. Okay, not necessarily the same order. Okay, only 3 boxes are placed in between D and C. And one more important thing is we need to note all the clues. There are 3 boxes in between D and C. 1, 2, 3. In between D and C, you have 3 boxes. In between D and C, that doesn't mean D should be on the top. Yes, there is a case C can also be on the top. These things are possible. Two things are possible. Now, G and H are placed in one of the places below B. What is the thing? G and H are placed in one of the places. G and H are placed, okay, below B. If B is here, bottom of B, you need to have G and H, but you don't know where, but this should be your arrangement. Next thing, only 3 boxes are placed in between B and F. In between B and F, how many boxes are there? 3 boxes. I have B. 1, 2, 3 boxes are there in between B and F. Next information. B and F, which are not above B. And he's saying that, and I'm mistaken, this can be in this way, B to this one. And one more possibility, B can be on the bottom. But there is an information, what is that? Only 3 boxes are placed in between B and F, which are not above B. That means definitely this should be your order. B cannot be on the bottom. Right? Now H is placed 3 places below C, but kept immediately above E. Right, everybody? We'll try to use this information. H is placed 3 places below C. Now we have 2 possibilities for C, yes or no? For example, let me take this. H is placed 3 places below this. Below this, place 1, 2, 3. Now we'll count number of places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, totally 9. Yeah, this is possible, no problem. Now, one more thing. Below C, this is also here it can be H, here it can be H. Okay, but kept immediately above E. This statement will give us some of the important thing. By any chance, is H is on the B immediately upon B? No. Now, therefore, I can conclude that this is not my arrangement. This should be my arrangement. This is how I do arrange it, right? Therefore, how many members I have? Member 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Totally, he told 9 boxes. Yes, H can be in the 8th place or H can be in the bottom. The last person also can be H. That definitely tells you D can be placed either at the 2nd place or at the 1st place. Yes or no? The number of boxes placed in between D and G is same as G and F. B is kept immediately below K. What is he saying? B is kept immediately below K. That means on the top of B, you need to have K. On the top of B, you need to have K. Next information, which is not the topmost box. He's saying what? K is not the topmost box. How many boxes are there in between A and D? Now we'll take 2 possibilities here, everybody. First, I'll try to place D at the 1st place. We'll try D at the 1st place. If this is D, what do we have? There are 3 places in between D and C. Place 1, place 2, place 3. Now this place must be C. If this is C, there are 2 persons in between D and H. This is H. Next we have, what is he saying? The question is how many are there in between A and D? Okay, we didn't come up to that part still. B is kept immediately below K. Right now, there are 3 boxes in between B and F. Now, this information, if I use them, and one more information, the major one, the number of boxes placed between D and G is same as G and F. Now, where do we have F? Where do we have G right now? Where can we place such that they will be same? Okay. Now we will see here D and G. If I take G here by any chance, you'll have 2 boxes here. This is same as this can be 2 boxes in between. This can be F. If this is F. 1, top 2, this is 3, this is this one. This place is going to be who? B. Upon B, who must be there? K must be there. Yes or no? Upon B, K must be there, definitely. Whatever the position I assumed for G is not true. Whatever the position I assumed for G is not true. Now, where did we assume previously? Where did you assume previously? We assumed it for here. Now, this is not the place for G. If I place G here, 1 person, that there is no more 1 more person here. Absolutely, the place that I have selected for G is same. Right? Now, if I look at here, right now, let me place G here. If this is G, 1 person, 2 persons here. Now, 1 person's 2 person, this can be that person in between G and F, D and G, G and F. You have 2 persons in between, right? Next information, if this is F, upon 1 person, 2, the 3rd one, the 4th one, this must be B. On the top, K is there. Okay, there is 1 more person below this. Yes, this fixes the order. Yes or no? This is fixing the order. This is fixing the order. This definitely tells me the 1 person, 2 persons are left out, 6 and 9, but we need not bother. It's asking about A and E. Now, yes, this can be A, this can be E, or else this can be E, this can be A. But how many members are there in between both of them? F as well as H. How many members, everybody? We have two members. We have two members in between A as well as E. Any difficulties here? Yes, this is a question which takes a bit of time. It takes time, but this is how we do solve this question. Yes, anybody? I need the response. I hope this question is clear. Your next question. Let me explain this question. If the 9-digit number, you have that digit, okay, 07x, y, 9z8, this is divisible by 99. Yes, everybody, if you are good with the divisibility rules, our job would be easy. 99, if it is like, if you had the question is like, this is divisible by 9. We know the rule, we can easily find because some of the digits are divisible by 9, then that number is divisible by 9. Are you saying that this is divisible by 99? By any chance, do we have a divisibility rule for 99? Divisibility rule of 99. Yes, there is a rule, divisibility rule of a composite number. Divisibility rule of a composite number. Divisibility rule of a composite number. Anybody know that? What is the divisibility rule of a composite number? The divisibility rule of a composite number is a combination of its co-prime numbers. Combination of its co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers. For example, we have 6. What is the divisibility rule for 6? If I ask you, you will say 2 and 3. Now, how you come to know that is 2 and 3? And if I ask you 12, you will say 3 and 4. How they are brought into that picture, right? There is a rule behind that. It should be a combination of co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are the numbers whose HCF is 1. That means those two numbers HCF must be 1. So now if I want to find the divisibility rule of 99, I need to factorize this in terms of co-prime numbers. I can write it as 11 nines. Yes, highest common factor as 11 and 9 is 1. Therefore, I can definitely say if a number has to be divisible by 99, it has to be divisible by 11 and 9. If a number is divisible by both 11 and 9, then that number is divisible by 99. That is the concept behind that. So this definitely tells me, everybody, this x, y, z. Okay, this x, y, z, whatever we have. Now I can utilize my things to find out. So you just observe it. So this is 8. Now, what is the divisibility rule for 9 then? Sum of the numbers must be divisible by 9. Now, what about sum of these numbers? 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 6, 21. 21 plus 9, 30, 38. This is this number. Sum of these numbers are what? 38 plus x plus y plus z. Yes, everybody, just observe. Now, this number has to be divisible by 9. If it has to be divisible by 9, what can be the values of x, y, z? What can be the sum of the x, y, z? Sum of x, y, z can be what? What is the nearest multiple after 38? We have 45. 45, which is divisible by 9. So this 38 is short by how much to this 45? This is short by we have how much? 7. Is this 38, which is 15, 6, 21, 21, 30, 38. That's it. So it is short by 7. Yes, that x plus y plus z can be 7. Or maybe if it is not 45, after 45 we have 54. 54, which is divisible by 9. Yes, that is short by how much? So 12, which it can be 16. That sum can be 16. Two values, not two values, more values are possible. But we'll stop at these two values. We'll stop at these two values and we'll try to observe. So what is the value of x plus y plus z right now? That should be either 7 or 16. But in the answer, do we have root 7 as the answer? Do we have root 7 as the answer? No. But I can use the other value. If this is not 7, I can utilize 16. Now what is this one? X plus y plus z is 16. Then what is square root of x plus y plus z? That must be square root of 16 should be 4. My answer should be 4. 4 should be the correct answer. Okay. There is a rule for divisibility of a composite number. What is that rule is? If a number is a composite number, that's divisibility rule is combination of its co-prime. This is the rule. Okay. So I need to factorize 99. I need to factorize 99 in terms of those numbers whose highest common factor is 1. Because what are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are the numbers whose highest common factor is 1. Okay. If this thing is clear, what do I need to do? I need to factorize this 99 in terms of two co-prime numbers. What is that? I can write 99 as 11 into 9. Yes, 11 and 9 are co-prime numbers. So then I can say the divisibility rule of 99. The divisibility rule of 99 is equals to that number should be divisible by both 11 and 9. Both 11 and 9. Okay. If this part is clear, we know this number. This is a number. That number must be divisible by 9 as well as 11. We'll keep 11 aside for a while. But what is the divisibility rule of 9 then? What is the divisibility rule of 9, everybody? Sum of the numbers must be divisible by 9. What is the sum of the numbers here? After adding them, I got 38 plus x plus y plus z, because these two are also numbers. This should be divisible by 9. When will it be divisible by 9? When the remaining sum of the numbers, if it is 7, the total sum will become 45. Then that 45 is divisible by 9. then this number will also be divisible by 9. Yes, x plus y plus z. Now I'm determining x plus y plus z values. This can be 7. But in the answers, do I have root 7 as the answer? Do I have root 7 as the answer? No. That doesn't mean this should be only 7, right? A 7 మాత్రమే ఉండాల్సిన నీడ్ లేదు కదా. Only 45 and 9 divisible. 45 తర్వాత వచ్చే number కూడా divisible కదా. What is the number after 45? 54. అంటే this total sum must be 54. 54 అయితే సరిపోతుంది. 38 కి 54 కి 38 ఎంత షార్ట్ ఉంది? It is short by 16. అంటే ఈ x plus y plus z, if these values are 16, if this sum of the values are 16, then definitely this number is going to be divisible కదా. Divisible అవుతుంది కదా. So 7 possible అవునప్పుడు 16 possible అవుతుంది. Now what is he asking? Question లో ఏమడుగుతున్నాడు? Square root of x plus y plus z. Now take the square root of this 16. Square root of 16 b c మన కాన్సెప్ట్ లో ఉంది కదా. So what should be the sum of them? That should be equals to 4. So a major point here is this rule. He will be testing you like this. Whether you know this rule or not, he will test you with these questions. Okay, I want you to note that rule. Okay, your next question, everybody. Yes, look at this. Yeah, a question from syllogisms. Try this question. Some of the drills are drugs. Let me take DG. This is DR. No drum is damn. No drum is damn. Observe here, everybody. No drum is damn. He's not saying no drug is damn. Yes, there is a chance. No drill is liquor or locker diamond. Yeah, no drill is liquor, right? He's saying that no drill is liquor. These should not intersect. Right? Some liquor are drug. Some liquor are drug. Do we have any relation? False, and one is always false. Some dams are drills. Some drams are drills. Any relation? No. Therefore, your answer must be option A. Neither one, not two. False in one. That should be always false. Okay, very easiest question. Next one. Okay, so let us try to analyze this. The answer is C. It can be answered by any one of the statements. We can solve this. So observe it. So this is the data sufficiency. You know the procedure. Okay, if P and Q are real numbers, is P positive? The question is it positive or not? You just observe it. And we know the procedure. First, always we'll use statement 1. Next, we'll use 2. After both of them or either of them not giving the answer, we'll combine then only. Right. First, we'll see here P square into P cube that must be less than 0 into this value. This value will be less than 0. Everybody observe it. Whatever the value you place here, whatever the value this can be, okay, this value must be, if I place any value, if it is a negative value, positive value, it's always because you have a square here, that definitely tells you P is going to be positive. If it needs to be less than this value, that tells you what? That tells you what? That Q must be negative. Q must be negative. Yes, P is positive because P, we have the power 2. Now observe, yeah, we can give the answer. Now I'll look at the next one. PQ into Q power of 4 should be greater than 0. When will it be greater than 0? When this value is a positive value. When will it be positive? If you substitute any negative value here, by any chance can you get a positive value? If I take a positive value, yes, that would be positive. But if I take any negative value, this definitely gives me negative. Now, is P positive here in this case? No, it's not. We are not sure. We cannot say that. It can be positive or cannot be positive, right? We are not sure with the second one. Okay, but in the first case, it must be positive, but that is P square, that should be giving you positive value, right? Now you just observe it. Somebody might think like if I place P value as 0, that definitely giving you 0. 0 is not less than 0. So that tells you P is not 0. P can be other values, positive values, negative values, fractions or anything. So definitely by using one statement, I can answer the question. Okay, the question can be answered by using one of the statements alone. I used one alone, I got the answer. Therefore, your answer must be option C. One of the equation statement alone can give you the answer, right? Option C is the correct answer.